Why I believe in the Second Amendment. First of all, I'd like to state that I am a gun owner, and here's my shotgun. And I've checked all you gun guys out there, right? Checked it. See, nothing in the magazine tube, nothing in the chamber. And you need to always check guns and make sure. I just want to put a PSA out there. Always make sure you know whether a gun you are handling is loaded. And if you're not about to be in a combat situation, unload your gun when you're messing with it. Don't shoot yourself. Okay. So, I believe in the Second Amendment for two purposes, two reasons. Well, I mean, two main reasons, the biggest reasons, the most important reasons. One, in a home defense situation, okay? I am not going to let someone come into my home and harm my family as much as I don't want them to do that, and as much as I do not want to shoot anybody or hurt anybody. I am not going to let someone do that. I am not going to allow someone to come in and potentially rape and murder my wife, harm my children, which I don't have children yet, by the way, but I think about this as someone who wants to be a father. So this is why I bring up children. I'm not going to let that happen. It's just, to me, that is egregious. It is worse to let somebody hurt your family than to stop somebody who is trying to harm the life and lives of your wife and children. And some of you may have a serious problem with that. I know that there's probably a few people that have watched my channel so far and they're Christians and they see that I'm a Christian and they have some objections on how I feel about that, and I will explain how I have come to this as a Christian. But I'm going to do that in another video. Okay, so the second reason number two, why I believe in the Second Amendment is because I believe that people are always safer in a country where they get to be armed. We have prime examples of this. And Exhibit A, which I never get tired of sharing, is Germany under Nazi rule. They disarmed the population. They put people in camps. To this day, it is one of the most brutal and horrifying things that has ever happened on the face of the earth. And one reason why it was able to be so successful is that the population was disarmed. Therefore, for this reason, I find it absolutely unacceptable to disarm a population. There are also some more minor reasons, like the fact that violent crime goes up when populations do not have guns. Like in places like Great Britain, in places like Australia, this is what has happened. Violent crime, battery, rape, murder that is not associated with guns has all gone up because people don't respect the authority of the guns that their neighbors are not carrying. So this is kind of my, take on it, that this is preventable, And another reason that I believe in guns is that the fact that they are a deterrent alone. And I guess that kind of is tied in with that last thing that I shared. But guns are a deterrent alone. People who case neighborhoods to find out who they're going to rob, what house they're going to break into, take into account whether there's someone there with a gun. I've listened to it from someone's mouth. And he said, I would not even try if I knew that they had a gun because I did not want to get shot. And so it is a great deterrent to people who actually want to live. And I assume that somebody who's robbing is somebody who wants to live. Because gaining goods is in the interest of survival, right? So why would I want to gain goods if I'm in a suicidal mindset? Unless I'm just pretending to be in a suicidal mindset to gain goods, but I'm not really in a suicidal mindset anyway. So it doesn't even work out. So people who are looking to rob houses are not interested in dying. And when they um, when they break into your house and they find out you have a gun, that is something that's going to make them run away. I mean, regardless of whether they have a gun in many cases. So maybe they try to shoot you, but you have a gun too. And they're going to have to think about that. They're going to have to think twice. So those are some of the reasons why I believe in the Second Amendment. And I've taken many takes of this video, so this is the one that I'm going to go with. I feel like I put my argument together pretty well, or at least stated the reasons why I believe in the Second Amendment. I'm also going to do one about Christians in the Second Amendment and gun ownership. I'll probably also do one about basic gun safety because I believe that you can't get enough of that. So anyway, thanks for watching. Catch you on the next video.